Alright guys, what's going on? It's been a while. We've got War 1 of Season 21. It's going to be 4 Loki versus NewN. NewN, in my opinion, is probably the second best alliance in the game and has been for a while. They finished number 4 last season. I'm assuming that there was I'm not sure what happened, but that's kind of a fluke. They pretty much always finish in the top 3. So we're going to go ahead and scout their map here. And I don't see anything that stands out as being particularly noteworthy about their placement. They didn't put Nick Fury on the on Path 5 in Section 1. They decided to put him as a mini boss instead. The only difference is that they have a lot of rank 3 6-stars, a lot more than most alliances, that is. So they put stubborn opponents on Path 9 in Section 2, which is always smart. MCoC is a good placement there, or at least he was before Magneto was able to basically completely shut him down. They Quake-proofed. Tigra is very hard to Quake, so they put her on Buffet, which is smart. It's very easy to mess up against Tigra. And yeah, other than that, it's just a lot of the same. Stark Spidey on Path 6 in Section 2 on the on the Rage node, which can always get a little bit tricky. But we are going to be starting off on Path 4 in Section 1, Path 3 in Section 2, and just a heads up, this was not a good war for me. So I have 2 Quake fights. I'm actually going to play one of them on double speed because there's nothing really noteworthy about it. One of them I'm going to play at full speed though. So this is just going to be a Dormammu on, I think it's steady build up Fury. It's basically if you have 3 debuffs on you, he's going to get a Fury. I did get hit there, and it also has close encounters, but Quake kind of shuts that down. So he will get the Fury at some point. Here I decided to, after I got hit, I just switched to Dex style, or I'm sorry, to parry style. Because, yeah, Dormammu just has really big animations. I didn't want to mess up again, and I was not very boosted for that fight at all. I just did that one kind of in a hurry. So for this fight I am boosted heavily, because I'm also going to be taking Korg on node 23, and this is the Power Snack node. And I knew that this magic was also going to have Mystic Dispersion on, probably max Mystic Dispersion. So there's absolutely no room for error here. You can see after my first use of Dexterity, she's right below a bar of power. So I need to be very careful not to let off my heavy here. Everything's going fine, and then right here I let off my heavy. And here's where I messed up. I should have probably just eaten the special one, but instead I decided to try to bait it out. And now I'm in the corner. And if I dex even once, she's going to get to a special 3. So there I dexed. She went to a special 3. I just threw the special 1. Didn't make any difference. Gonna eat the special 3 from magic. And take my first death of the season, so very disappointing. In a fight where there's no room for error, it just sucks that I made an error in that fight. So I was trying to decide if I should go and ask if I should revive, but I knew that I could finish the fight, so I'm just gonna go ahead, heal up and go back in and do what maybe I should have done in the first place, which is play this fight parry style instead of dex style, and then just save my dexterity for if I need it, if I get kind of in a bad spot with her throwing heavies or something in the corner. So I'm gonna go in here and get myself to the corner, try not to dex, and I think it's gonna be two cycles, and that's going to be it. So yeah, again, it's maybe what I should have done in the first place, but fight's over, and that was just about half the half the fight. I think she was like 43%, so definitely could have done that the first time. This is going to be a rank 3 Korg on Mixmaster and Aggression Prowess. I do have a 30% boost on for this fight, but I don't have an invulnerability boost. I did this fight in the off season, unboosted, and I really didn't have any issues with it. So I'm just gonna kind of try to trust myself. There, he shrugged off my stun, which was unfortunate, but no big deal. He's being really passive. It's annoying. Normally he'll kind of go right back into you and you can alternate between medium, light, medium, and parry heavy. That wasn't really happening this time. I saved my special 3 so that I could use it to top up as needed, and in case I got like cornered or anything like that. I probably should have saved it a little bit longer. It also shatters his shield, so here I'm not really following the pattern that you're supposed to with Mixmaster, but I also can anticipate every time that he's going to evade. So I'm not overly concerned. You can see I'm really quick on the block after I trigger Mixmaster. I know it's coming. So here, just more medium, light, medium. And you can see that he's just blocking instead of going back into me. So then I have to rush in, let him evade once. It's just kind of annoying. Here I'm just standing next to him and letting the spores kill him. He has a lot of prowess, but I'm not particularly worried. I'm gonna go in here and finish the fight. So, not the best, not the worst, but, you know, we didn't get hit, we didn't die. And then this is actually going to be my last fight of the war here. I was supposed to take that Mordo with magic, but I can't personally imagine anything more mortifying for me than dying twice in one war. It hasn't, knock on wood, it hasn't happened yet since I've joined 4 Loki. So this is just the armor node, the armor and bleed node. I'm just going to do medium light, parry, build up some spores, and then heavy. For this fight, in order to not take bleed damage, because Omega is only 90% bleed resistant, he's not 100% like Corvus. So I put a point in, I forget what it is it Coagulate maybe? To make Omega 100% bleed resistant so that I'm just healing off of the fight. So that was actually it. Somebody came in and took that Mordo for me. We did end up losing this war. We just did not have a great war as an alliance. In my battle group, we only had 2 deaths. I was one of the 2, which really sucked, but just overall, we didn't play even close to our best. So good job to New Nation. Hopefully we can get it together and play a little bit better next time. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.